What up, everybody? This is your boy, B-Rob, and I just wanted to let you know that this episode is also sponsored by Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Go to etsy.com/shop/Hooks, Rubs, and Spices, or simply go to etsy.com and type in Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. If you order anything, use the promo code 3RSHOW, and you get you 10% off your order. Also, with this episode, there was a bonus episode that was released before it. So if you're looking at the feed and you see this episode, just know that there's an episode before it for my birthday edition with my wife. And we did a show called Ask Miss B-Rob, to where all you submitted your questions for Mrs. B-Rob to answer, and she did just that. So right after you listen to this episode, go back one episode, hear that bonus episode, and enjoy. Thank you for all those who submitted the questions, and big thanks to Mrs. B-Rob, even though she won't hear this, for being on the show and being a good sport, talking about anal and stuff and how she pooped. All right, enjoy the show.
What up, everybody? It's Hoppy Rogers. Have you ever lived through a home invasion? I have. I got a good home invasion story. This is back 2004. And, oh man, there was, certain parts, whatever, we'll leave that censored. But there was a person that, this motherfucker is just known for being a bad motherfucker. You can't whoop him. You just can't whoop him. Bad motherfucker. And he didn't like me, and I didn't like him. And, I guess it come to a boiling point. And, I thought I was walking out to my car one night, just a normal goddamn night in the house, watching TV, chilling. I had dinner, and I was going to walk out to my car for something. Completely unwittingly opened my door, and as soon as I open my door, I get sucker punched like a motherfucker, from a bad motherfucker. I mean, this would have knocked out a normal motherfucker. There were years I was fighting every week, sometimes multiple times in a week, so I can take a goddamn beating. I was bullied as a kid before I turned into a badass, but I can take a goddamn beating with pride. And anywho, so he throws the knockout punch, knocks me back. We end up on my couch in there, and we tussling and all that, and I'm reaching in my pocket for a knife, and he grabbed my wrist and was like, "Oh, you ain't pulling shit out your pocket," blah, 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 knocking me in the head. And, he's got me, and, he's like, "You ain't pulling shit out your pocket, motherfucker," and this. Well, I can't get to my knife, but, there's something else a little more powerful in the kitchen in a drawer. And, if you feel me, Second Amendment. And, so I'm tussling with him, and we wrestling on the floor, rolling around, throwing blows, and, he's getting me. He is getting me. But I ain't giving up. I ain't panicking, nothing like that. So I'm heading towards the kitchen. Well, my girl at the time, she knows what the fuck I'm going for. And I guess she don't want to see that, maybe that's taking it too far over a fist fight. But he sucker punched me, he jumped me. You are a robber at this point. I opened my door, you attacked me, come in my house, that's a robbery. So, I'm gonna get away with it if I do it. There ain't gonna be no repercussions. You a robber. You just invaded my home violently. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. And, so I'm wrestling with him to get in there. And, I'll kick you in the balls right at the moment and stun you for a couple of seconds and pop your ass. But my girl don't want to see it, she's, don't do it, cause she knows I'm gonna do it. Don't do it. And so I'm like, maybe she's wrong. So maybe she's right. And so I'll start moving and working my way out the house. And so we wrestling, MMAing and punching and trying to get each other in these moves. And we get outside and we're on the sidewalk, and we wrestling around, and he's got me in a bad way when we get outside. I'm in a bad way. I'm face down. He's on top of me, got me in guard. And, he's banging the back of my head. I mean, throwing blow after blow, just banging the back of my head. And every time I try to raise up, he pops me and my forehead bounces off the damn concrete. Normal man could not take this shit. And so he's blank. I mean, it's like a jackhammer. Boom, 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 my head bouncing off the goddamn sidewalk. And, I just don't panic in these situations. I just don't. And so I'm like, fuck it. And I flip, with all my might, I buck and flip, and now I'm face up. And he catches me a few times in the face. And I just reach up, throw my whole weight and grab the back of his head with my 8 fingers and throw my 2 thumbs into his eyeballs, and I'm going to take his vision. I'm going to blind you, motherfucker. And he pulls back and jumps off me with a jerk, screaming, "You're crazy," like a bitch. "You're crazy, you're crazy." He knows he was about to be blind the rest of his goddamn motherfucking life. And he run off like a bitch. Run off. Never heard from him again. And even though I was the one with all kind of bruises and bumps on my head and black eyes and shit, everybody, I've been talking, word got around that he was a bitch about lost his vision. And it's just, motivational story. I just want everybody out there that's down and out, don't ever give up. There's a way to win. Don't ever panic. There's a way to win. Just stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. And let them know you ain't no bitch. Love y'all. It's obvious.
Here we go. You are now listening to Random Ramblings with Rob.
Yay!
Yay! Boom, boom, yeah! Boom, boom. Look at it. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
What up, everybody? This your boy B-Rob, and I'm back with another edition of the Random Ramblers with Rob podcast. When I say edition, I keep in my head, I'm listening to Matt Hardy right now saying another edition or some stupid shit like that. But yet again, it's another edition of the Random Ramblers with Rob, and I like to thank you first and foremost before we get started proper, like the listener, for coming back each and every week and listening to the show. However you listen to podcasts, and I say it every week, I say it a different way. You might stockpile them. You might listen to them from order of length, not like a penis or anything like that, but like from the shortest to the longest, or maybe the longest to the shortest, or maybe you even jump back and forth. I mean, we're not in a monogamous type of relationship or whatever. I mean, we can see other people. We can do that. It's cool. But if you're a first time listener, I'd like to thank you also for taking the chance on my show. If anybody recommended you to me, give them a crisp high five. However you may do that. You might want to do a high five, a low five. You want to put it in the middle and they go for it. You snatch it back real quick and be like, too slow. But this is a theme now with the show going forward. I've been doing the intros like this. And if you heard the laughter in the background, that means I have guests riding along with me on this episode, this edition, if you will. And my guest, this edition, I can't stop saying it now, is the brothers from the Codex Prime Podcast. Go ahead and introduce yourself, gentlemen.
Yes. What's going on? It's your man Carl from the Codex Prime Podcast, based out of Providence, Rhode Island. Not Long Island, Rhode Island. It's a smaller state.
Yeah. And it's your boy Victor Omoyo, also co-host of the Codex Prime Podcast. I'm very glad to be here. Yeah. And this is another one of those things, man. It's just through all the connectivity that we have via the internet and Instagram and all these other social media outlets, this is how we come across each other. We started off retweeting each other's shit, liking each other's shit on Instagram, and boom, now we're here in a same space of the internet, just conversing and listening to me go like 38 times in the span of 3 seconds.
We both have tendencies to do it now, so don't even worry about it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just the thing. It was like I've listened to many a podcast, and I'm pretty sure you have too. To where, I mean, there's just some who have it, like they can just go off the top of the dome, and you don't hear a stutter or pet words, like the same shit repeated over and over again or whatever, and it's just like professional sounding. Then you get motherfuckers like us, and then we like and whatnot, and like and shit like that.
Yeah, that's this dude. That's this dude. Whenever we debate and he's wrong.
No, that's not true though.
It is heavily true.
That's not true.
See, look,
Absolutely not.
Debating has already begun. Yes it did. Yes it did.
Yeah,
but
man.
Gentlemen, since this is a simulcast, a dual cast, I just did the intro, but it's both ours. We just keep it at my house. How did you brothers come to be, like a group, a tandem, and everything? Where this relationship started?
Yeah, well, for me, I was one of the original co-founders of the Codex Prime Podcast. It was back in May of 2015, and it was myself and two of our former co-hosts, Aris and Maurice. Carl was actually our very first guest on our 4th episode, about 4 weeks into the podcast, and then about like 2-3 months later, Carl became the 4th official co-host of the show. And then fast forward to April of last year, our 2 other co-hosts, they decided to bow out, and Carl and I decided to take over the show and become a 2-man team. And we've been a tag team ever since on the podcast circuit.
For sure. Now, it was 4 of you originally. I mean, he came on later, but what was the genesis of the podcast? Like, what made the original 3 hosts get together and be like, hey, this is something we can do. I think we'd be good at it. Let's put it on wax.
Yeah, like for the longest time, like we were talking about starting a podcast. Like for me, I had a YouTube channel, which is still up, a few years back, where I would upload like movie reviews or in-depth movie reviews, and Aris and Maurice, they connected with me and said, hey, we talk about, we're 3 nerds. We talk about nerd stuff all the time, video games, movies, comics. You know what? We have a lot to say. We have opinions. Why don't we get together and do a podcast? So we just met one Friday at TGI Fridays in Warwick.
On a Friday.
And yep. And over some mozzarella sticks, we decided, hey, let's put some ideas together and get this thing going. So the hardest part was actually coming up with a name, and we were like writing down a list of different names like Thundercast, and
you guys were not. You did not say Thundercast.
We really did. And then we were like, well, we're not Thundercats fans. Nothing wrong with Thundercats, but, and I'm pretty sure there's a Thundercats podcast somewhere. So I was like, well, we've got to scratch that off. So we were coming up with like unique names, and then we just settled on, okay, Prime, which sounds cool, Prime being the first, and then Codex, which is like a collection of knowledge, in this case, like nerd stuff. So we were like, Codex Prime. All right, cool. Let's talk about stuff. Yeah. So we got like a blue Yeti mic, and we just like plugged it into one of their tablets and just started recording a podcast. And since then, we just kind of built our game, stepped our game up with each episode, kind of talking about nerd stuff.
Now, I had something, but I lost it because I'm trying to multitask and shit. But
that's the worst when you record. I have to do it every week.
Damn, I really lost it. Damn, I had something profound and earth shattering and shit too. It was just like I was going to ask this and turn your world upside down, but it just went away. I was looking for sound effects on my soundboard over here.
All right, it'll come back.
Yeah, eventually it'll be after we finish recording and shit, and I'll be making dinner. And I'm like, God damn it, that was it. But what made the other 2 bow out? Like, what was the reason? Did you have an ultimate deletion, and it was just like obsolete?
Oh God, ultimate deletion!
Oh man,
I can't wait to get into that.
Oh yeah,
oh man,
we dabbled a bit on our show this past week, but man, I can't wait to get into that.
Yeah, it would have been nice if we had a final deletion match, but fortunately we don't have a wrestling ring. But eventually, like in earlier last year, we started having like more gaps between episodes. Mm-hmm. Like the other 2, they would have their reasons for not wanting to, do another episode week to week. And then it got to a point where we were like, well, it's like we can kind of tell that like the interest is kind of waning. So it's like, y'all still want to do it or not? And then eventually they just said, hey, you know what?
They just quit.
Yeah. They just quit. And they're like, you know what? It's not fair. It's not fair for us, that, we keep delaying the show. So if you 2 want to run with it, by all means. And since then we were like, okay, we'll take the football and run with it. And we have.
Now from what I can see, 113 episodes in, and just as you were saying, your former co-host and everything, they just, I guess they fell out of love with it or whatever throughout 113 episodes or however long you've been on, dude. Have you ever felt the same way as to like, you know, I know first starting out for me, it was just like, oh, hell yeah, I'm do this shit. This is fun. Fucking right. Let me get some equipment, some microphones, and we in this bitch. But, you know, there's been some days to where I sit in front of the computer and everything. I grab the microphone and I'm just like, what the fuck I'm gonna talk about? I don't really feel like doing this shit.
And that's when you have your voicemail episodes?
Yeah. Well, nah. I guess that could easily be a good cover up, but I know I only done 2 voicemail episodes, but those was just due to the whole move and everything like that. I didn't have shit lined up. I didn't have a place to put my trash, which I still don't. I just got it sitting on this little table here, but I was able to amass quantities of voicemails and pull it out my ass. But you ever had those ruts to where like, man, do we really want to do this shit today, or any feelings like that so far?
Yeah, I do sometimes, but then it's like once I get here, and then once we really get to going and start talking about like whatever it is our subject at hand is, I get too into it, and then I'm just having the time of my life. So
yeah, same here. It's like there are times where I'm thinking, man, I have no topics to talk about this week. Like, and it's like, am I just doing this out of habit, or like, is this going to be a filler episode, or will the, you know, our listeners turn on us and be like, yo, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about, man. Get the fuck off Facebook. and it's like, well, you know, it's like, well, I don't know if I'm interested enough in sustaining my interest in doing this, but at the same time, like Carl said, like once we get into the groove of the actual episode, then we're surprised at like how much we're able to, you know, just go off the cuff sometimes and just like come up with topics and just like have a conversation.
Yeah, remember, a podcast is simply just a conversation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It literally. So once you get going, it's like you're sitting around with your friends. Usually, sometimes the best podcast is literally you're just sitting around with your friends and you're just talking. Yeah. You can just put a mic in front of your boys and you just start talking, and you'd be surprised like how good those conversations are when you listen back to them.
Oh yeah,
and I think those are the most fun that I've had doing the podcast or whatever is like whenever I packed up my equipment and I went back to my hometown or whatever, and I just got a group of kids that I grew up with, and we just sit around and start bullshitting or whatever, and it's just like way out of the format of any other episode I've ever done or whatever, because it's just, you know, it's people I actually know, and we just sitting there fucking bullshitting and everything.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I even got comments to where like, you know, some of my friends from back home, they're like, man, they need to get their own show, or they need to be a part of the podcast. And they've expressed that interest or whatever, but you know, your friends or whatever, sometimes it's just like, yeah, they good when I come and I bring the equipment and I set it up and I record and I edit and I do all that shit. But like if they was left to their own devices to do that shit on their own, they ain't gonna do it.
Nah. So I got a question for you though.
Yes, sir.
Where did the whole Walmart video come from?
Funny you should ask. I was on the Horribly Awkward podcast. I don't know if y'all ever heard that or frequent them on Twitter or anything, but it's at awkward_podcast.
Right.
I was a guest on the show along with another show called Ice in the Face. And the face, not ice in the face. It's a common misconception.
Right.
Make sure you put emphasis on the and. But they all got into a conversation about, you know, why they hate going to Walmart, and, you know, shopping carts are nasty, the bathrooms are nasty and everything. And me, I really like going to Walmart. It's a fun place for me. And toward the end of my run in the military, you know, when I was retiring, I had a lot of off time. So I didn't have shit else to do but to go to Walmart, because that's the only major place they had in my last duty station, because it was out there in bumfuck Missouri, and there was nothing really major for an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So all I had to do was go to motherfucking Walmart. So I compiled this list inside my brain of all the things they said negative about Walmart. And I just went to Walmart and started doing all the shit they was talking about. I started leaving carts in the middle of the fucking parking lot. I was taking shit from other aisles and leaving it on the other aisles. I was just doing stupid ass Instagram videos just to fuck with them. And then, you know, it just became a thing. I just kept doing it because I had nothing else to do because I was retiring and shit. I ain't have no job. I ain't have shit to do. And I just kept doing it. I just keep on. And then when we left Missouri, I still had more off time. I still didn't have shit to do. We moved down here to Louisiana. I was staying with my folks for a little bit till we got set up in Houston. And I would just go back and forth to Walmart again. We have 4 Walmarts in Lake Charles. They got one on the north side, one on the south side, one in the rich people neighborhood, one over in Westlake or freaking Sulphur or whatever the fuck. So I would just bounce back and forth between all them goddamn Walmarts doing videos. Then we moved to Houston, Texas, population of damn near 2 million motherfucking people. And I was still bored. Still ain't had no motherfucking job yet. And I was just like, I'm gonna make it a thing to try to go to every motherfucking Walmart I see on the goddamn highway while I'm riding around motherfucking Houston, Texas. And that's what I've been doing. I think since I've been here in Houston, I've been here a year. I think I've been to damn near 20 or more fucking Walmarts since I've been here. And I'm still looking for new ones. And it's just cause it's just like there's no rhyme or reason to it or whatever. It's just like it's a habit. Really, the main thing is every Tuesday new movie releases come out. So I'm a movie guy. If you could see around this room right here, I got like 1,183 movies in here right now in this room.
Nice. So that means he's got you beat.
Yeah, so every Tuesday I go to Walmart to get the new movie releases. So I'm going to be in there regardless. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do a video.
That is this dude right here, though, with the movies. I mean, he'll watch movies that nobody watches.
Yeah.
That's what the Cody is for.
Yeah, I got a pretty sizable collection on my end, Blu-rays of like all types of films from like past and present, even some obscure joints.
Yeah, that's what I've been finding that I like to do more often. It's like I know I have my personal collection that I'm trying to build up or whatever. I mean, well, shit, all of it is my personal collection, but I'm trying to get all the Marvel movies right now, so I'm working on that.
Nice.
I'm damn like all those old classics and hidden gems everybody talking about, because like brand new still in the package right over here to my left is Citizen Kane.
Yes.
And then, I just bought the Blu-ray set of the fucking Indiana Jones movies and shit because that was a thing with me and my father. We were watching them shits when I was a kid. I just got the Blu-ray set of the whole Michael Myers series because that's my wife's favorite shit. And then it's just been piecemealing here and there. I hit up a lot of fucking movie shops, pawn shops. I trade in, like, if I got a DVD that I upgrade to a Blu-ray, I'll take the DVD to the pawn shop, pawn that shit so I can buy more movies. I mean, they only give you a quarter for that shit, but, you know.
It's better than nothing.
Better than nothing. Better than me throwing them shits out.
I mean, you could still use them as a coaster, maybe.
Maybe. Frisbee in the yard.
Yeah. Frisbee
that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a Transformers one.
So how'd you get into wrestling?
Not by watching wrestling. I told it on the show before, is to where like I got into wrestling because of Hulk Hogan. That's famously for, you know, a lot of the older cats, but it wasn't Hulk Hogan the wrestler, it was Hulk Hogan the actor.
Really?
You know, I seen like all those little stupid ass movies like Suburban Commando and
oh my god, the worst.
Mr. Nanny and No Holds Barred. And,
okay, I like Mr. Nanny. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed Mr. Nanny. I have fun with Mr. Nanny.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
I seen him in Rocky or whatever, and I was just like, I seen him in all these different movies, and I just know him from these movies. And then one day my pops took me to the video store, and I seen him on the cover of greatest WrestleMania matches or whatever. It was just like a box set, and it had him on the front ripping his shirt. I was like, what is this? WrestleMania? I was like, Dad, can I rent this shit? So I rent it. I watch him. I think I wind up owning the VHS, but it was like the best of WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it had the very first WrestleMania where Muhammad Ali was the special guest referee, and then it had a match from WrestleMania 2, and I just like, and I would watch that shit. And to quote Biggie, I would let that tape rock till my tape pop. And that's where wrestling started for me. I mean, I wouldn't die hard to where I had to find it every weekend, but if it was on the TV and I happened to come across it, I would always watch it. But damn, when it got into like, I seen the first fucking episode of Raw, so I kind of started picking it up from there. But when it was in the Monday Night Wars is where I really got into it. I would fucking record WCW. No, I would watch WCW, and then when Raw would come on, I put the tape on to record that so I could finish watching WCW, and then I would flip over and watch the tape of Raw, and I would just watch them both all week, and then Thunder, the motherfucking Thunder in Paradise, and all this other bullshit.
Oh man, that was a great show. And by great, I mean great and terrible.
Yeah, I need to get that box set.
Probably only cost you $5 at Walmart.
Shit, yeah, it'll probably be in the bottom of the $5 bin.
Yep.
But
so yeah, WrestleMania is coming up. Which match are you looking forward to the most?
Man, it's just like so many freaking matches. It's like 15 freaking matches. It's like it's gonna have the men's battle royal, the Andre Giant joint. It's gonna have the women's battle royal, Shinsuke, AJ, fucking maybe Undertaker and Cena, maybe Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan versus Owens and Zayn. So that's just two hypotheticals, maybe. Then we got Brock and Roman, and then we got the cruiserweight title. We got Orton, Mahal, and goddamn Rude, Asuka and Charlotte, Bliss and what it looks like to be Nia Jax. And I'm just spitballing all this shit off the top of my head. What else? We got the Bar versus Braun Strowman and whoever else that may be.
Probably be Braun Strowman himself.
Yeah. I wouldn't
just to give him that I'm the monster,
Yeah, I wouldn't
dominant monster gimmick.
I wouldn't put that past him, but I from what the talk is on the internet and what everybody thinking, it might be either Elias or I forget who else the other person was, but I think it might be Elias. But that remains to be seen. What else? SmackDown. What is? They haven't really. It's the Usos, the New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers. It's a triple threat.
Did they announce that? I'm actually looking at the list, and I don't think they did. It looks like that's what they're setting up for.
Yeah, that's what it looked like they're setting up. Like I said, I'm just going off the top of my head. Like the last 2 weeks, I've kind of been out of the wrestling. I've just only been catching like the main events and the opening segments. But all around, I think it's going to be pretty good. But what I'm most excited for and least excited for, probably Shinsuke and AJ is what I'm most excited to see. And then least it would be Cena Undertaker, because the Undertaker should have been gone a long motherfucking time ago.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm an Undertaker fan. I'm a diehard Undertaker fan.
But you should have died hard when he fucking lost at 32.
Nope. It's a loyalty thing. Yeah. But I believe that Undertaker's last match should have been at the end of 28, the end of an era with him against Triple H in the Hell in a Cell.
I believe that too.
And then with that moment that they had at the top where all three of them were just embracing each other, I'm like, that was like the perfect send off. Yeah,
I totally agree with that too. But like, if they would have put the exclamation point on it at 30, I think that would have been like the no shit. Yeah, all right, it's time to go. You done fucking lost. The streak is what we was all looking forward to every WrestleMania. Now that's not a thing. Take your ass home, but here he is. And the reason I have a beef or issue with The Undertaker right now, I mean, greatest performer of all time, greatest character of all time, but it's time to go. It's really time to go. I mean, I kind of sum it up to me and my military career, doing it for 16 years. And like toward the last 4, I was just like, do I really want to keep doing this? And I kept asking myself, and I held on for another fucking 4 years after I knew I was done with this shit. Kind of like The Undertaker. He held on for another motherfucking 4 years knowing that he was done with this shit. And I was just like, finally, I was like, I'm done. I don't want no more to do with this shit. I need to hang it up. And we at this point with Undertaker. And matter of fact, we was at this point with his ass 3 years ago. But you know, that's what it is. But
I shed tears for this WrestleMania without the Undertaker.
I can imagine it. I was ready to let go at 28, at 30. I was ready to let go then. I shed tears for this motherfucker last year. My wife looked at me like I was a bitch.
I did too. And that's the thing why I don't want him to come back this year, because last year, even though like the match was a complete shit show, I don't know if you're a Roman fan or not.
Yeah.
But like that moment was perfect.
It was perfect. Exactly.
You know, everybody's last match, it's always a loss. They always go up and looking at the lights. Mm-hmm. He did so, but yet, you know, him laying down the hat, the jacket, and the gloves in the middle of the ring, and for them to leave it there for like a half hour, even after the show was done.
Yeah.
But like just the moment itself, it was a great moment. It was a great send-off moment. And so for them to bring him back, it's just completely, it's like, yo, what's this? What was all that for? Why did you put us through all that only to come back this year? But in a sense, I think that's also Vince and Triple H doing that. Like, come on, you're an attraction now. Let's bring you back. Let's bring you back.
Yeah. I mean, they don't need to sell. I mean, they need to sell every WrestleMania, but they don't need him to do that. You got fucking Ronda Rousey.
They do.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of, you know, I don't know how that match is going to look, but people want to see how that match is going to look, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, they have Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey can easily fill in that spot. I mean, they're going to have whatever the fuck is going on with this first ever women's thing, which they're running out of first ever woman shit. I think.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing, because last night I watched the WWE 24 special on the network about the women's battle royal, and it's just right. Like everything's. They highlighted the first ever women's Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. So then now they got a WrestleMania Battle Royal, which quite frankly, really, in all reality, nobody really gives a damn about those WrestleMania Battle Royals.
Well, I kind of like it in the sense of to where I think they did the first one, and that was like they did a whole little side piece about Hideo Itami at that time. That was like he won the tournament in NXT, and that was his opportunity to be on WrestleMania. So I thought that was cool. Right. Then the next year, Cesaro won the first one, right?
Yeah, he won the first.
And then the next year, it was kind of more of a thing for Big Show, right? It was just like, it was only right to where, you know, he coming to the end of his career. This is just another accolade to put into his already impressive resume. And, you know, it would make sense to have a giant, you know, who they kind of compare to Andre the Giant, win that battle royal. So I get that. And that was, I think they had a new person come up in that battle royal as well. It's just escaping me right now. Then the third year, Baron Corbin, out of the blue, not announced, no hype promo, no mention on it on NXT, out of nowhere, win the battle royal. And, I think that was kind of a launching pad from him. I like Baron Corbin. I just don't like his hair that he got going on. But I thought that was cool. And I think the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal is cool for those instances. So, I mean, I'm not totally against it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool for the pre-show.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's something.
It could be either way, because, I mean, you can have it in the pre-show to get the crowd started and everything. But if you're going to do something of consequence with it, you can have it on the main card and have people invested in it and everything. But I mean, shit, what do they really get? I mean, they don't really do too much with it. All they get is their name sketched on the trophy, but that
ends up getting destroyed.
Oh, really?
When have you ever seen like somebody hold on to the trophy all year long? That every year that trophy has gotten destroyed.
No, I thought they just like send it home to whoever won it.
It looked like a big Hershey's chocolate statue.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
Goddamn Cadbury bunny egg and shit.
It's true. It's like the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It really hasn't done anybody who was won it any favors. Like Cesaro, like he had a real spark, and then they put him with Paul Heyman, and that kind of fizzled his push. And then the same thing with Big Show. Big Show was just an accolade, like you said.
Yeah.
And then I think Baron Corbin won it, and then
nothing happened with it.
Well, he won Money in the Bank, and then he lost it really quickly to Jinder Mahal, and that was that.
But despite the fumbles that they had with Baron Corbin, I think he's protected pretty well. I mean, he doesn't lose a lot. If he's in a feud program, he usually gets the upper hand. And if he does lose, it's by shenanigans. It's not like a straight up type deal. I mean, you get beat with a roll up or some dumb shit like that. But
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a star here in the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I mean,
he could be one of those.
He's cool now, but I believe he can be much bigger later.
Yeah, he has potential to be one of those main event players to hold up the brand for years to come.
Because, I mean, shit, within the next 2-3 years, you're going to have to start getting rid of some of these motherfuckers. Cena already walking out the door. Orton, despite being the U.S. champion right now, he's on the way out the door. Because, I mean, he come back, he do a program, then he leave. He come back, do a program, then he leave. Because you's a damn fool if you think he going to walk out of WrestleMania with that damn belt. Because he ain't.
Yeah, and plus there's no reason for him to walk away with the belt.
Yeah, I mean,
because when you can put it back on Bobby Roode or Jinder Mahal, who's trash, but I mean, as long as you give him something to do.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is just like Randy Orton is another example of what we were just saying about the Big Show. Only title he never held in the company, so they get that, put that in his resume, and when they talk about him years later, when they put him in the Hall of Fame, whatever Grand Slam champion that he is, there you go. I mean, that's all that is. It was to kind of build up his resume because, I mean, he is eventually going to leave here. And I think it's soon. And then damn, whoever beats him at WrestleMania, they'll get the rub, or in Jinder's case, I don't know what to call that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And and speaking of battle royals, what did you think about the whole controversy about the women's battle royal that was originally named the Fabulous Moolah Women's Memorial Battle Royal, but WWE changed the name when fans complained about
Damage Control?
Yeah,
they did Damage Control, basically.
Yeah, like naming it turns out that Fabulous Moolah was this horrible woman who pimped out other women and all this, scammed people out of their money.
I've heard that. I did hear that or whatever, but I mean, I'm not well versed in it. I just, from hearsay, I know about all that stuff. And I kind of think they should have thought about that beforehand, I mean, they could have picked somebody else if they wanted to name it. Because, I mean, they had the Mae Young Classic. And the only reason I think they picked Moolah to name it after for the Women's Battle Royal because, Moolah and Mae Young was like a part of their history, and then they was always together, making appearances. I mean, there was entrenched in that freaking Attitude era programming or whatever. So I mean, for me, watching them, I didn't know too much about beforehand and all the scandal and all the other bullshit. I knew them from Raw. That's what I knew them from. There was the two old bitches that would wrestle sometimes and get put through tables.
Pretty much, yeah.
And they were synonymous with each other. It's kind of like they was a female version of Edge and Christian. Because I mean, when I think about Edge or Christian, I think about Edge and Christian.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's my thinking on it or whatever. All right, we gave Mae Young one. Let's give Moolah one. And then I was like, oh shit, maybe not. Let's just pull that back a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have a chance to like name it after somebody. I mean, like we mentioned before, Sensational Sherry, Luna Vachon, Wendy Richter, Alundra Blaze,
Jackie, my boo thing.
She still look good, by the way.
Hell yeah, her and Jazz still look good.
Jazz?
You don't know who Jazz is?
Oh, I know who Jazz is. I'm just like, you know what? Hey. I'm literally only going by that one picture that's circling the internet when they say like, oh, like 10 former women wrestlers who still look good and others who don't. And there's this horrible looking picture of Jazz who it looked like she just got out of the ring. She's probably like catching a breath, and then they just snapped it at that moment, and that's just, hey, that's how Jazz looks now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was a smear campaign. Fucking Jazz is fine as fuck. And then it goes back, and it's kind of awkward at the same time because like watching them, actually being on TV at the time, like during the Attitude era, right. Or what I keep saying area. Era.
Yeah.
Damn, I would just look at these women whipping ass in those little bitty shorts and everything, and then it came to a head to when my daughter came up to me and she's like, do women wrestle? I was like, yes, there's plenty of women that wrestle. And I pull on the WWE network and I pull up a triple threat it was a fatal 4-way between Jazz, Jacqueline, I think Ivory and another girl or whatever, and they fucking beating shit out of each other in these little panty draws and shit. And I'm just like, let's find something else.
You showed her the wrong era.
Yeah, because I mean, I got bad Russell memory or whatever. I mean, I know what I like and I got fond memories of things, but like if you used to get into like, all right, man, you remember that match in 92 between this guy and this guy? And I'd be like, what? I don't even remember that shit happening. And then you get to talking about it, like, oh, now I remember. So when I seen the clip or the little caption, it was like Jazz, Jacqueline, and then, you know, Fatal 4-Way. I was like, all right, yeah, this might be a good match. Then I turned it on. Oh shit, I forgot. Click.
That's hilarious.
Oh man. And with WrestleMania, what do you think about the main event between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns? Like, how hard is Roman Reigns going to get booed out of the arena this time? And how fast will the WWE like mute the crowd mics?
I don't know. I was there for 31, and that shit was horrible. We was in Santa Clara.
Yeah,
the daytime
Levi Stadium.
Yeah, the
Niner Stadium.
Yeah, the daytime Royal WrestleMania, and that shit was horrible, man. It was fucking bad. It was like the whole stadium as a collective booed this man, and then he came down from the rafters. They had motherfuckers sticking the middle finger in his face, and they did not enjoy that shit. You know, they made the right call by letting Seth cash in. Then I was there in Dallas. Fucking big ass Cowboy Stadium, 100,000 motherfuckers in there, and I'm just.
I am a hardcore Dallas Cowboys fan, so
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I used to be a Dallas fan too, but then you know I was a kid, I didn't know any better. But I was in Dallas in that fucking big ass stadium, 100,000 people. Left and the right of me or whatever, and we just seen monumental matches beforehand, and then Roman Reigns music come on, and this same music, and this same motherfucker with the same vest and the same black pants and the same boots and the same fucking arm little wrist thingy Superman punch pad fuck shit he got came out there, and 100,000 motherfuckers in unison was like boo, and I was just like, really. But for this year, it's going to happen again. The only difference I hope, or the only change I hope they would make, is not to let it go on last. I think that would save the whole thing. I mean, nobody really wants to see it, or, you know, I want to see it. I don't give a fuck. I like Roman Reigns. But I think to save that WrestleMania from that, just don't put them on last. You could put them second to last. You could put them at the first match. You can put them in the middle, but don't put them on last. And you'll save that WrestleMania, because they'll get it done. They'll get it over with. Roman will hold the fucking belt up, and then he'll go off, and then they have another match after it to bring everybody back in, you know? So don't put that motherfucker on last. There you go.
Pretty much. Pretty much, because I honestly, I don't think Roman's we don't think Roman's the guy. As a matter of fact, he retired the Undertaker, so I'm, well, quote unquote, retired the Undertaker. Mm-hmm. He's always going to have beef with me.
Yeah.
I don't think he should have been the one to do it.
Yeah. I mean, but who would you have do it?
A couple of years ago, Sting. That's a couple of years ago, maybe some years back.
Before the Buckle
Probably
Bomb?
around WrestleMania 28, where Sting was still, you know, doing his thing. Yeah, he was doing his thing in TNA, but yeah, he was still doing his thing. Of course, you know, Undertaker starting to ride off, you know, into his last leg, even though granted that was a great match, the Hell in a Cell, but it's like, I think that was the match that everybody wanted to see. If you grew up, you know, watching the Monday Night Wars and stuff, Sting was my favorite WCW wrestler. Undertaker being my favorite WWE wrestler. It was fine. It was the dream match that everybody wanted, but never got.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with that. That they should have had that match, but I think they would have had that match if Sting didn't get hurt and retired.
But then it would have been too late. Then it would have been just two old guys in a ring.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Sting's pushing 60. If not, he is 60. Undertaker, 52 years old, you know, recent hip surgeries and all that. So it's like, we're not going to get the guys that we wanted to get, you know, back during the Monday Night Wars.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Sting, you think it was a big mistake him losing at his first WrestleMania?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that was Vince's ego.
Yeah. And
he had to. That was the final nail in the coffin of WCW.
Yeah. That left a sour taste in my mouth. I didn't like that at all. And then, you know, being there too, I was like, oh, DX, oh, NWO, this is going to be awesome. Sting going to win. Then he didn't.
Yeah, it was like they with the DX and NWO interference, like they tried to soften the blow of Sting's loss. So you can say that, oh, well, Triple H just cheated, but it just felt wrong.
No, they had to rely on nostalgia just to build the matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
You know what I mean? It was weird. Come on now. Scott Hall, as messed up as he was at that time, taking bumps.
Yeah, he has a pacemaker too, right?
I'm not going to go that far and say that, but he
got some wear and tear.
He's now, but back then, he wasn't that. I think he was still going through the program.
Oh, yeah.
He was still going through the DDP program.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like, but then he was setting up for, I'm like, he's not going to do it. I'm like, oh my God, he just took a back body drop like he's dead.
On the outside, too. I was like,
like I was more concerned with like Scott Hall, like the man's health.
And then Kevin Nash, man, he played it like so cool. It was just like he got knocked down outside or whatever. He started grabbing his quad and shit.
Yeah,
because he's notorious for having quad injuries. So he was out there rolling around and shit, and everybody's like, "Oh no, he hurt his quad."
You know, that match was a couple of years too late.
Oh yeah,
and it wasn't the match that we wanted. It was literally Sting and Triple H was the match that we settled for because we couldn't get Sting versus Undertaker.
Yeah,
right.
We just like it's just like this match with Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie. It's like we really wanted to see Ronda and The Rock because of that, because it all stems from that moment from 31.
Yeah,
we really wanted to see Ronda and The Rock go against Triple H and Stephanie, but okay, Kurt Angle will settle for it.
And really, with the whole Kurt Angle thing, I really think that they kind of just piecemealed that together. One, because they couldn't get The Rock, and two, because Jason Jordan got hurt. Because I firmly believe if he didn't get hurt, it would have been Jason Jordan versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Because they were definitely setting up for that, like that, because they were building up Jason Jordan's heel turn. He was just leaning on his dad, being his dad's son, so he can get bigger opportunities. Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna like restart that storyline, because it's obvious nobody buys it. So it's gonna be weird to see how WWE continues that whole Jason Jordan thing.
Oh, the whole it turns out to be he's not really his son. Yeah, they're gonna probably have Maury Povich be a guest on Raw just to do a whole "you're not the father" thing, and then
they would totally do that.
They are so capable of doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, because my whole thing was just like I seen it from the beginning or whatever. They introduced him as his son, and like in the back of my head, I was like, I knew Kurt Angle was going to have at least one more match, one more big thing before he was totally done or whatever. It's just like before they even put him in the Hall of Fame, before he even showed up to be the goddamn general manager or whatever, he was just wrestling not that long ago.
Exactly.
You know? And so it was no doubt in my mind that he was going to have a match, but I was just thinking that they was just going to try to run with Jason Jordan, build him up, and them two was going to have a match. Because how I saw it was like they started building up his heel persona most recently before the injury and everything, and I was just going to be like, he going to keep guilting Kurt and be like, come on, Dad, give me this, Dad, give me that, Dad. Then he was going to be like, fine, I was just using your ass anyway to get all these opportunities, and you ain't even my goddamn daddy, you know? And then match.
Yep. Yeah. And also too with the whole Kurt Angle Ronda Rousey match, like, it's going to be interesting to see how Ronda Rousey performs in the ring in her first ever big match.
I am so nervous for that.
Because she could tell, like, I mean, she's obviously capable in the UFC, but she's green as grass as a wrestler.
Right. Yeah.
So she's not even on the level of Shayna Baszler.
But even then, like, I think she's going to be okay.
Yeah.
She's going to be okay because she got two great ring generals in there, like Triple H and Kurt Angle, to carry her.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you don't really need her to do too much at this capacity anyway, because damn, Kurt and Triple H can pretty much go in there and have a match. She can get the hot tag, you know, flip Stephanie around and some cool little moves and everything, and probably ultimately win or whatever. Or she can even tag out, let Kurt finish the whole thing off. Or they can do do a stereo submission and shit. You know, she hit Stephanie with the arm bar and he get Triple H in the leg lock and it's fucking over. You know,
you literally just called the entire match already.
You're welcome. Sorry for the spoilers.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. But everybody's just gonna see the spectacle of fucking Ronda Rousey. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, I've heard too. She's starting to get a little bit of backstage heat. Yeah, basically because she's kind of like getting the Brock Lesnar treatment. Mm-hmm. Like she's getting her own dressing room and stuff, and some of the other girls backstage don't like that.
Well, you know, I heard that she was like, she want to do everything that everybody else does, you know, the tours, the live shows, and all the other bullshit. But I don't think that's going to kick off proper until after WrestleMania, you know. So she probably going to get that special treatment until after, and when she can actually freaking get into the system and get in how she really want to. Because I believe she's filming a movie right now as we speak too, from what I've heard. I don't know. I could be wrong.
It's possible.
So
got another match here. For me, this is the real WrestleMania main event: AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that's what I said I was excited for. I mean, I just don't know how that's gonna look though, because I mean, I've seen them both in New Japan, and they beat the shit out of each other more or less. But how is that gonna translate on WWE television? You know,
easy if WWE lets them do their thing.
Yep. Yeah. Just say like, here's how much time you guys have, cut loose, and boom.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just weird. I mean, because it's WrestleMania, I believe they'll let them just kind of do whatever all willy nilly. But it's been brought up on other podcasts, and I was kind of thinking about it myself. You know, everybody's saying Shinsuke is going to win, but how's the after going to look? You know, what's in store for WWE champion Shinsuke Nakamura?
Well, there's definitely going to be rematches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everybody exercises their rematch clause. They're going to see how he sells. Mm-hmm. You know, if he's marketable, then yeah, he'll go for the typical babyface summer champion. Kids are out of school. Kids can stay up a little later to watch Raw and or SmackDown. The ratings will go up. Kids are gonna want to buy their merchandise, whatever. So they'll keep him champion for like the summertime.
Yeah.
So school rolls around, a heel transitional champion will come.
Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, plus like I see him like maybe getting the rematches with AJ, and then maybe you can put him in the program with Kevin Owens, or even Sami Zayn, Bobby Roode,
Dolph Ziggler if they decide to push him. But I think they're starting something with Ziggler and Daniel Bryan.
Are they?
It looks from what it looks like in that episode of SmackDown. Yeah.
Yeah. You know. Speaking of Daniel Bryan, I gotta say, man, I'm not a fan of him returning to in-ring action at all. I'm just not. With the amount of concussions that he admitted that he had, you're just asking for disaster.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, no, I am scared. Hopefully, like with all that CT stuff, we'll have another like Chris Benoit situation, and
God forbid,
WWE has to do much more damage control.
Yeah, the good thing they don't make Bowflexes anymore, do they? No, I haven't seen one in a long time.
Yo, that is true, actually. Like, since the whole Benoit murder suicide, we haven't seen it in the public eye either.
No, I think they still make them.
Yeah,
my girl works at Dick's Sporting Goods. I seen them.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen I haven't seen one in person in a long time. I haven't seen commercials because Nordic Track and the goddamn Bowflex was like on TV all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
With 10 easy payments at $19.90. Why is everything on TV cost $20?
I don't know.
Every infomercial was $19.95 or whatever.
But if you call now, you get the second one free.
Exactly.
All you got to do is pay shipping and handling, though.
Oh, man. Dang. Those commercials, man.
Someone just always hit me.
Yeah. Those commercials play so many times, they're like ingrained in your mind.
No, that's how I found out about other music, through those infomercials or whatever. He was like, the such and such greatest hits or whatever. And then you hear like Hall and Oates and all this other bullshit. That's how I found out there was other music besides rap.
Time Life collections.
Exactly.
Yes.
That shit.
Or now that's what I call Music Volume 34 or something.
They still make those.
They do.
50s now, I think.
Yeah.
Might be higher than that. I want to see. I must do my research. Now that's what I call music. That's what I call. Oh, they got their own website.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit!
So
it's loading up. Oh, do you accept cookies? All right. Oh shit! Got like flash gifts and shit. That's what I call music 99.
They're up to 90. Damn.
Wow.
99.
God damn. That is an achievement right there.
It's almost 100.
Yeah.
Some other motherfuckers that's been around for a while, them Kids Bop motherfuckers. Let's see where they
Oh
at.
my God.
Kids Bop. Oh, their website is less impressive. This is nasty. It's not even like, look, it's not even loading up. It's just like text and font.
That's it. That is awful.
Kids Bop 37. All right, they got a ways to go.
Man.
But, motherfucking kids.
But it's like, but then we also, while you was, handling your business, we took a look at the NXT card. I'm highly impressed.
Yeah, man.
I haven't did my binge yet on NXT. Usually, like with a NXT 205 Live and everything, I wouldn't watch it for probably about 3 weeks or so. Then I go back and I watch them all consecutively. So, do feel free to fill me in on what's going on.
Yeah. So the NXT Takeover card, New Orleans, they have four big matches so far. So they got Andrade Cien Almas defending his NXT championship against Aleister Black.
Yeah. Now,
Aleister Black.
Yeah. I have come around on Cien. What y'all feel about him?
Yeah, like that's funny. Like if you asked me like this time last year if Andrade Almas would be an NXT champion or a high profile wrestler in NXT, I'd be like, no. I
always thought he was just like a gimmick wrestler and that's it.
Yeah,
like an Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, because like I heard like so much about him, like he was La Sombra, he was great in Japan and Mexico, but I didn't see that. Yeah, but then once they linked him up with Zelina Vega and they built up his heel cred, it was like, yo, he's actually improving every week. Mm-hmm. And then he earned the NXT championship. I was like, man, that's like the most improved turnaround I've seen in a long time from any wrestler.
Yeah, because I was at the NXT takeover when it was here in Houston when he won the belt. And
I saw you was there.
Yeah, and that place lost their shit. Especially he showed out in that goddamn match. He did the moonsault off the top of the freaking turnbuckle to the outside. I mean, he had a awesome showing. That was also the night Aleister Black in Velveteen Dream had that great match. And
I hate Velveteen Dream's gimmick.
Yo,
I hate it. I'm not with it. Talented wrestler.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will not take that away. Talented wrestler, but it's just way too obvious of a ripoff. It's a Prince. Exactly.
Like
way too obvious. I mean, like you wouldn't even know. Like, listen, Razor Ramon was a knockoff of Scarface.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss is based off of Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like you have to really look to figure those two out.
Mm-hmm.
But with Velveteen Dream is just definite.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like way too obvious, and then that to me is just a little too extra.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I can see what you mean. Like at first with the Velveteen Dream, I'm thinking like when I saw Patrick Clark come up with that gimmick, I was like, man, this gimmick has a short shelf life. Mm-hmm. But he's actually impressed me, man. He went all the way with it, and the fans actually took a shine to him. Like he's a genuine competitor.
Yeah, but then again, Undertaker was literally only supposed to be there for like 3 months.
Yeah. That's right.
He's a zombie mortician.
Yeah,
with powers who can turn lights on and off.
With the urn of Paul Bearer.
That literally was that it.
Yeah.
And he's lasted 28 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And goddamn. Did y'all watch a lot of TNA stuff? Or do you watch TNA?
I'm not a fan of the product.
Did you used to watch it?
I caught a couple of episodes here or there. The other day, I was sending a friend of mine the video of Jay Lethal and Ric Flair having the woo off, and great. Jay Lethal nailing that impression.
Yeah,
he did Flair for a while, and he did Macho Man for a while.
Macho Man, yeah,
Black Machismo.
Exactly.
Damn, but they had old dude that was at TNA for a while. He used to be in WWE, Orlando Jordan.
Yeah.
And he had that out there character over in TNA or whatever. And that kind of what the Velveteen Dream reminds me of, other than the Prince shit. Just not as over the top as that shit was. This motherfucker was skirting white cream in his motherfucking face like he was getting skeeted on and shit. Now I was just like, all right, you tripping.
Yeah, the Orlando Jordan gimmick, that was like trying way too hard and was way too obvious with it.
Yeah, that was way over the top. I mean,
Orlando Jordan was Ultimate Warrior's come out of retirement match.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they had it. Yeah, them two had a match.
It was shitty. It was shitty.
It looked awful. Like Ultimate Warrior just running out of here. Short haircut and all flat, flabby. It was like Halloween Havoc 98 bad.
God damn. Shit. I gotta see this match now.
It was.
Oh, you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, don't look at the highlight clip one, because I mean they took whatever glimmer they can get off of that pile of shit and splice some shit together. Look at the whole match. That shit is horrible.
He jogged to the back. It was all. Okay, I'll put it as Dynamite Kid's last match when he lost all that weight and his tights were sagging in Japan. That bad.
Ooh. Like it was like that shit show with Scott Hall when he was drunk and they drug his skinny ass to the ring and he fell asleep in the ring. Kind of bad like that.
The Top Rope show, which was in Fall River. A couple of what? Yeah, that's literally what Fall River's got to be 20 minutes away from here, where we live.
Just about.
Horrible.
Man, I gotta see that.
Yeah,
like
prepare your eyeballs.
Oh man, speaking of like worst matches, like what would you say is like the worst wrestling match that you've seen of all time in all your years of watching wrestling?
See, this where we get back to the bad wrestling memory. You get to talk about some shit.
First one to come to the top of the head.
I guess that return match, many moons later with the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, when everything that could have went wrong in that match went wrong, and he tried to do the little fireball in his face and the shit didn't work.
Yeah.
So
Halloween Havoc 98.
That was bad. I mean, I can't really recall anything that was like bad. I mean, there's shit that I was disappointed in, like the what was that goddamn match? I think it was AJ Styles. It was some TNA shit. It was AJ Styles versus Austin Aries or whatever, and it was just like I think they show it recurrently on the Botchamania intro. It's like they both came off the ropes and they tried to they met each other in the middle and they just kind of like chest bumped and shit and just stood there for a second awkwardly. I was like, ugh, what's this? And then I don't know. It's just nothing really jumps out to me right now, but I know that Hulk Hogan Ultimate Warrior return match many years later, That was real shitty.
Yeah.
What y'all got?
One match that you should see, speaking of worst matches, it's on YouTube. It's a TNA match. It's a women's match between Sharmell and Jenna Marasco. It was
that sounds shitty.
Yeah, Jenna. I think she was like some reality TV actress at the time, and her and Sharmell had a match in one of the TNA's Impact episodes. The definition of horrible, like I'm talking about botched moves, left to right, poor selling, but mind you, these two aren't even wrestlers, but man, it was like Murphy's Law. Like everything that can go wrong in a wrestling match will go wrong, and it was embarrassing. I physically cringed watching that.
Then there was also last week's
Charlotte Ruby
Ultimate Deletion.
Oh yeah. Oh, that shit. Well, before we jump on that train, when Charlotte first got called up, I thought all her first couple of series of matches was pretty shitty. It's like it wasn't smooth. I mean, you could tell she was nervous or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of those matches was like a flop to me.
Yeah. Well, initially she wasn't gonna wrestle.
Yeah.
She did it all just for her brother Reed that passed away, years ago.
Yeah. But
so it's like, all right, it's like more of, okay, I'm gonna do this for you, but literally that was it. Like you was able to tell at that time she was doing it for her brother. Of course, she eventually, she got her feet wet, developed her own developed her own character and stuff, and then she became the Charlotte Flair that we have now, which will next year be the first woman to headline WrestleMania. That's got to be like the last first that we're gonna get out of this women's revolution.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, they could do it. They could easily do it now, but this is not the right time to do it, because I mean, reading off that whole card that we just fucking spoke about or whatever, there's too many stars right now to have the women's main event WrestleMania. Because let's just say Cena was retired, Orton was retired, AJ was, and Nakamura and them were in the role that Orton and Cena is now, to where they're here whenever they need them and they go away. Then I believe females could main event of WrestleMania. That'll be the only condition, to where they don't have too many prominent stars at the time, and they freaking part-timers are few and far in between. That's probably going to be when it's going to happen.
Yeah, because as of right now, it seems like, and don't get me wrong, nothing against what the women are doing right now. I love what they're doing, but it seems like they're really trying to force it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hit on, man. It's just damn. All this shit came because people were tired of the piss poor shit that they was doing with the women, giving them like 2-minute matches and 3-minute matches and all that shit. This sparked because of that. They had all these talented women that have them out there for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and then boom, they on to the next shit. So they start getting more time, and start getting better matches and so on and so forth. And then now everybody complaining still about, they not being showcased and all this other bullshit. So they give them a women's tournament. They give them the first Hell in a Cell, the first this. And to me, in my seeing, it's just like, and you probably on the same page with me, I believe that they did all this shit the way they did it, as fast as they can do it, so they can get that shit done, over with, and everybody can shut their fucking mouth and they can go back to business as usual.
Right, but I think they could still do it. I think it would be much more appealing if they spread it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They did all the shit.
They just had the Hell in a Cell, then the Classic, then like everything. It was just like one after another, and then it's just like, all right, we're getting a lot of firsts. Too much right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just did all that shit real quick, so everybody can shut the fuck up and they can move on about their goddamn business.
Yeah, and to add to that too, like my biggest beef with the whole women's revolution thing, my one and only beef really is that it's so obvious that they're trying to push only one woman as the figurehead of the women's revolution, and that's Stephanie McMahon. Exactly. Like they're pushing her as like, oh, this is her brainchild. Like she's the one who came up with all these genius ideas for the women, for the women's roster, and it comes off as like really phony and disingenuous. Like I just don't buy it. It's just so obvious that WWE is like trying to put their best PR foot forward with Stephanie McMahon and making her like the face of the whole women's revolution deal.
Yeah, I agree with you, but at the same time, how would all this look if they put a dude at the spearhead of that as far as creative go?
Yeah,
the only person I believe they can do that with is Triple H, because everybody fucking love Triple H. He doing NXT now. He got a hold of 205 Live, and he doing great shit. He would be the only one that they can put at the head of that, and everybody be like, yeah. But if you put Vince at the head of that, I mean, obviously it ain't gonna go as well as it's going now. And you put anybody else at the head of that, it's going, oh man, this is some bullshit. You know, nobody would take to it the way that they're taking to it now.
Yeah, like my thinking is that they could put they already put big emphasis on like Charlotte and some of the other women's wrestlers like Sasha Banks. Like if they push them more as like the athletes more as like the ones who spearheaded the revolution, if you will, then Stephanie McMahon can, be in the background, more or less.
But she in the fucking front.
Yeah, like putting her in the front, making it look like she's the one who came up with all these ideas and like she's the one who should get sole credit, and the women are just there. It's like it just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, and I agree with that. It's just they have this. It's like they got a complex or some shit, man. It's just like I could even going back to after the Montreal screw job. Damn, I can't talk.
Screw job.
The whole thing with DX and everything. And after DX broke up, Hunter started becoming his own thing, and then you can start to tell throughout the evolution of wrestling from then on forward to when he started to get more ingrained in the behind the scenes stuff, because he was champion whenever you wanted to. He was in every major storyline, and it was all him. Yeah. Goddamn fucking the hymns. Like everybody like is waves of this shit, because like everybody looking at it now, like maybe newer wrestling fans, and they know Triple H and Stephanie McMahon as the authority. To when they had the Helmsley fucking McMahon alliance back before that, and it's like it's all repeating over and over and over again,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole heel authority figure, that is good. That I think is done for a while.
Yeah.
We need. I probably don't want to see another heel authority figure in not for like another 10 years.
NXT,
I agree.
NXT and 205 Live are doing it right.
Love it. And I love, honestly, I've always been a fan of 205 Live. Like even when Vince was running it, like I would still watch it mainly because like the talent was there.
Oh yeah.
The talent was there. It's just, it was being badly booked.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I like the turnaround so much with Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
Like
that too. Yeah.
He's just a fucking animal.
Yeah. My biggest beef is like it comes on after SmackDown. So everybody, by that time, like everybody's tired.
Yeah. And many people have said it, I've said it myself, is just like they've already stopped showing them on Raw, which I've been said they was going to do that from the beginning. It's just like they're getting you used to these characters on Raw, seeing their faces and everything they can do. And then eventually they'll just snatch that shit off and it'll be exclusive to the network, which they're doing now. But they need the NXT treatment. They just don't need to be on the road with everybody else. They just need their own Full Sail or whatever the fuck, and just record their own shows like NXT do.
My sentiments exactly.
Oh yeah,
I've said that many times. Have them on a Thursday at like 8:00.
Yeah. And the way they record this shit, I think is ass backwards or whatever. Because if you ever been to a live show, most recently with the 205 Live shit, it's a fucking chore, man. Because all right, I went to SmackDown. So they got a dark match beforehand. Then they got the main show. Then they try to tease you to stay behind for 205 Live by giving you a dark match after 205 Live is recorded. So it's a dark match. You sit there through fucking SmackDown. Then you sit there through 205 Live. Then if you still have your wherewithal about you, you stay for another fucking dark match. That's too much wrestling in one sitting. I mean, on TV is different. Because, you can fast forward, rewind. If you DVR, you can leave and go in your kitchen and whatever. At home, it's more comfortable. But to be there in the arena and sit through all that shit, fuck your couch.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So by the time like you get to 205 Live, everybody's worn out. They're tired. Not to mention, it's you have kids. It's a school night.
Exactly. So
you don't want you got to get up to get your kids ready and stuff and all that. They're not going to want to get up because they're going to be still tired and everything. Yeah. It's a lot.
What I think would benefit them more is if they flip-flopped it. Now, open the doors maybe an hour earlier and goddamn record 205 Live first and then have it lead in to fucking SmackDown.
Yeah, they have a great editing team that will just they will edit it just right if they need to. Mm-hmm. And then just show it right on the network right after.
Yeah. 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 Same deal with the NXT tapings at Full Sail.
Yeah. Whatever, bro. I mean, that's what I maybe we should just start our own shit. We just fucking random Codex fucking Federation.
Hey, I actually did train to be a wrestler for years ago, but
yeah, I did the same thing, and it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Body slams are the worst.
At first, yeah. I did get a concussion when I first took bumps.
I think I did that too, man. It's just like I wouldn't know what a concussion felt like, but if I can compare it to anything, I think that's what that was. Because I took a slam, I jumped right back up, I no-sold the shit out of it. I was like, I ain't no punk. And then I started feeling dizzy and shit, felt a little nauseous. I was like, this don't feel right.
Oh yeah, right. After mine, I started taking punches right after that. I'm like, okay, let me can I sit down for a bit?
Yeah, I was like, I believe I was a little concussed.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. And I took the ring that I actually trained on was the actual the original ECW ring.
Oh well, yeah, you had all the bells and whistles.
Oh no, that shit hurt. I think that shit hurt.
Yeah. Like how does it feel running the ropes? I heard there's basically steel cables.
You get used to it. They hurt at first, but you get used to it after a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you don't necessarily bounce off. You you run into it and you kind of you jump and you sit into it.
Okay.
For a quick second. So you're taking a quick seat and then run into the other one.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it also, it has spring to it or whatever. I mean, as much as you would imagine it would. And then, cause my pet peeve about it is anytime that I was in there training, I would always go in there and I would tighten the ropes up as tight as I can get them motherfuckers. Cause damn, if I was going to do a springboard or some stupid shit like that, I want some fucking firmness. I want some spring. But
you want some.
Yeah, you can't get no shit like that. You got some loose ass ropes because your ass be like, oh shit, and you fucking fall off them bastards.
Yeah, you end up on the Botchamania highlight reel.
Yeah. But I remember doing my first drop kick or whatever. I kicked my trainer in the nuts.
Oh shit.
Because it was just I didn't have I could jump pretty high. But it's just I didn't have, not jumping like that before, because you got to jump, you got to pull your legs in and kick them out. So I kicked them out too late and I got them in the nuts.
God damn.
Yeah, so, man. Sorry.
Hey, who did you train with?
When I was in Missouri, that was another thing I got into or whatever. It was down at Central States Championship Wrestling. My trainer was Damon the Mad Hatter Buchanan and Showtime Shane Summers. And Showtime, he was big, tall, 6'5" motherfucker. And Damon was about 6 foot. He's about my height, wide and fucking barrel chested in the motherfucker. And then they had another guy that kind of helped me a little bit. It was what his name? Evan Money Morris or whatever. Young guy. He's probably in his 20s or something, close to 30. And they would rotate and they would train me and everything. And tell you why I hate body slams, because they ran a body slam train on my ass. What they would do, they would make me stand in the corner and they would line up from fucking smallest to tallest. And I would come out the corner, The first one would pick me up, body slam me. I had to jump back up, run into the second one. He would pick me up, body slam me. I had to jump back up, run into the third one. He would pick me up, body slam me. And I had to do that shit for like 2 minutes straight. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. And one guy shorter than me, so that was a short slam. Then another one is taller than him. Then there's another one, then fucking big Shane ass. I'll go up for like 20 minutes, then come down. Fucking horrible. Then I got my teeth clacked together from a clothesline from that big motherfucker. Because, you know, I mean, you did the training or whatever. You come off the ropes, depending on how big the ring is. You take 3 paces in, back bump. He's like, yeah, man, when you come off the ropes, you take your 3 steps in, you start doing your back bump. And, you know, the arm come across, minimum contact with the chest. Boom, you're on the ground. There it is. Simplification. He's like, you know what? I'm telling you this stuff. I know. I mean, would you like to take a clothesline? I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a clothesline. Yeah. Go off the ropes, doing my pace count in my head. 1, 2, pow! Oh shit! I'm on the ground. I didn't even get to the center of the ring. This motherfucker just hauled off and clotheslined the shit out of me. And then he was talking about pulling punches because Shane, he had some fantastic punches. So he's just like the best punches I've ever seen in person or whatever. And you just, you know, telling me about the art of the, you know, pulling back and, you know, letting your wrist a little limp or whatever so you don't knock a motherfucker in the face. And he knocked me in my face hard than a motherfucker. And I no-sold the shit out of it. And when he turned his back, I was like, God damn it. Because it like, he didn't hit me with a fist. He brought it in, then he let his hand loose, and he got this big ass fucking hand by the size of my fucking head and just slapped the shit out of me. And I was like, oh. It was like getting hit with a windshield.
Oh, damn. That was when you realized, like, I think I'm better off as a fan.
Well, I mean, I did as much as I could for them because it was like a little mom and pop organization, and I just love wrestling that goddamn much, man. It's just like I wanted to do anything that I could to help them out as much as I could. I would go there, I would set up cameras, I would set up the ring, I would put up flyers. I did all that shit for them because
I definitely did that because I actually used to train with Brutal Bob Evans, who was from ROH. Yeah, he's from around here. He's actually very patient. I will say that though.
Yeah,
I mean, he wasn't as brutal as like the other guys like Rocco Abruzzi. He had fun with the green guys. Like he had fun. He's like, yeah, you need to learn bumps. Let me try this move on you. I'm like, what the fuck? And you could, you're the new guy, so you couldn't really say no.
Yep.
So I took moves galore.
Yeah,
good time.
Yeah, after a while, like you said, you wind up, I mean, it still hurts, but it's like something in your brain telling you just like is all right. Cause like I can remember the first couple times going in there, learning how to do bumps and everything, which I kind of had a leg up on everybody that was there because, we did similar break falls in our martial arts training for the military. So right. I already kind of had that, already knew what to do and shit. But after a while, it just became like second nature or whatever. They'd be like, come in the hard way. And I'll fucking go over the top rope, land on my back like nothing. And I'll just get up and go on, do to the next drill. And it got to a point to where when we get new people in, they would have me as the demonstrator and shit. And I would show them how to do shit and all kind of stuff like that. And I thought that was fucking fun. But I had to retire.
Yeah, I was. I actually used to enjoy like taking suplexes and hip tosses. I don't know why I found those so much fun. Maybe because of the simple fact that I was being flipped. I used to have tons of fun with that. As a matter of fact, yeah. Was it Mike? No, it wasn't Mike. But as a matter of fact, Mike Kanellis, who's on SmackDown Live, I used to train with him. Actually, great guy too. He was very patient. He was very patient with me. But yeah, I used to. As a matter of fact, I got a practice match win off of Mike.
Oh shit!
And I always say I will. Now that he actually made it, I will definitely say that. Like, I actually beat Mike Kanellis in a match.
Yeah, man.
Practice match, but I can say that.
See, man, that'll be the time to when you be like, man, I wish I had that shit recorded.
Definitely. Sometimes I watch 205 Live. If I would have stuck with it, I would have been honest.
Yeah.
I know I definitely would have been.
And that was the three things. Well, yeah, I think that was like the three things like major in my life as a kid. I either wanted to be a wrestler, a martial artist, or be in the military. You know, that's the only three things I thought about as a kid. And maybe even be a goddamn stunt man, because I like a motherfucking hell of a lot of action movies and shit. And I threw myself off the house many times. And, you know, because of joining the military or whatever, I feel like I've done all three, you know.
Yeah, what it sounds like, yeah.
I joined the military. I mean, to an extent, I'm somewhat of a stunt man.
Yeah.
But, you know, I learned, we have our own martial arts program and all kind of other training to that effect, which I've got to do because of the military and because of being stationed in bumfuck ass Missouri. Because of the military, I got to meet these people in Central States Championship Wrestling, and I was able to train and you know, kind of be a wrestler. You know, so yeah. I got to do all three of the things that I wanted to do in my life, and you know. I'm not mad that I'm not on TV and getting all this critically acclaimed shit, but you know, I got to do it. And that was like my major thing. I didn't even want to have a match and nothing like that. I just wanted to say I was able to step foot in the ring, you know, get my ass whipped, you know, dish out a little as well by drop kicking people in the nuts. But I'm fine with that.
There you have it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
They tried to give me a match before I left though. But damn, I couldn't get the physical done in time.
Oh yeah, I actually had a few. I had a few matches. Like one. My first one was a battle royal. My gimmick was an old school b-boy. Mm-hmm. Like I posted up the picture and they're like, "Boy, you look like you should have had a bucket of fried chicken and grape soda coming out the ring with you." So I would like do some breakdancing moves in the middle of the match. Then I had a tag match with another local. My partner was a local wrestler. He was on the show before, Steve the Turtle Weiner.
Yep, Turtle.
He was my tag team partner. We actually won that one. Then my only one-on-one match was the person who gave me the concussion in training. I lost that one. Then I was like so winded, like I literally thought I was gonna die.
Damn.
But I mean, I did it. That one was in front of Ron Simmons. He was like a guest in one of our shows.
When you got hit, did he say "damn"?
Yeah. No, you know what? He actually missed. He actually missed my match. He wanted to see me too. He was one of the coolest guys I ever met. He wanted to see my match, but he actually, I guess he ended up, I don't know, maybe had a phone call or something, got caught up talking to Bob or something. And he was like, "Yo, did you work already?" I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Damn." That's when he said, "Damn." Because he missed my match.
Oh man!
Oh,
Ron
man.
Simmons, the legend.
Hell yeah! But now I don't know. Let's see what we got here. I've been forgetting to do these shits now since I changed up my format. Because usually the way it go is, you know, we jump on, we record, and you know I save it, and then maybe a week later when I decide to put out the episode, I would record a separate intro and a separate outro. But now I've just been doing it all in one, and I've been neglecting my voicemails and everything.
Ooh.
So,
okay.
Since I have guests and we have I have my things and stuff hooked up here, would you like to go ahead and join me in doing some of these voicemails?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, wait.
Absolutely.
Hoppy Rogers.
How'd you know?
I frequent your show. I listen to your show.
Let's see what we got. I got 4 voicemails, but I can only play the 2 of them because one is for the up and coming 2nd annual birthday edition with Ask Miss B-Rob.
Did she answer my question? I know I tweeted a question, but I wasn't sure because so many tweets were coming in, and I think I was like at work or something. Like, did she end up? I tweeted a question to her.
No.
Like,
the show hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be it'll come out March 29th. That's my birthday.
Oh. Your birthday or hers?
That's my birthday.
Oh, okay.
That's her birthday present to me. You know, it's being on the show.
Oh, okay.
So that's we did that last year too. We did a special birthday edition, and we got people to send in questions for her to answer. So we got I find out that she would sleep with The Rock for some money, and then all kind of other crazy shit people asked last year. So
hey, it's one of those like, hey, baby, I'm doing this for us.
Yeah, it was that exact situation. Some indecent proposal type shit.
Exactly.
I was like, you damn right. I said, shit, you need some help? You need me to fluff a pillow? You want me to hold your legs? I help you out. All right, let's see what we got. Hoppy got some crazy shit. Look like you got a story up here for us.
Uh-oh. All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, Hoppy.
What up, you crazy motherfucking people down there in Texas, all over the goddamn United States, over in Europe, listening to podcasts, motherfuckers. This is Hoppy. I got my own podcast now, but I don't fuck with my roots. You never want to dig up your roots, and one of my roots goes firmly over into the Random Ramblings with Rob show, so I ain't never stopped calling this motherfucker. Y'all think I'm gonna just leave this show? Fuck y'all, I ain't leaving shit. Telling y'all about the first time I got jumped by a whole bunch of goddamn people. Really, it was 4 of us. 4 of us got jumped by damn near 30 motherfuckers. So we was at this party. It was a big goddamn party. When I say a big goddamn party, this shit was goddamn ridiculous. It was in like a well-to-do area of Louisville, but it's right on the border where it goes from city to country, like right on the goddamn border. And so this girl had a dad with a bunch of land. I'm talking like 50, 60 acres, and she had a party on this shit, and her dad was out of town. And I'm talking everybody at this party. You got gangsters, you got motherfucking hipsters, you got emo motherfuckers, you got preppy motherfuckers, you got cheerleaders and sports motherfuckers. Everybody, I'm talking everybody's at this party, all high school. This is back when I was in high school. I was 17 years old. Pretty much everybody at the party, 16 to 20. And, kind of one of them half college, half high school party, and we was getting fucked up on this goddamn farm. And one of my buddies didn't even know this fight happened. That's how big this party was. He was on the other side of the property. But I was standing on this goddamn tractor. And I was drunk as fuck. My homie Adam on this goddamn tractor, and then my homie Jacob and my homie Gabe was there too. 4 of us. And Jacob was a fighter. He was huge, tough man contest back before UFC. The rest of us were scrappers, but we wasn't as big as Jacob or nothing like that. Now on the tractor, I made a bet for $10. This dude, I could throw a beer bottle about 40 foot, hit this little tree. It was about 2 foot across. So I throw the goddamn bottle, hit the tree. Well, this dude behind me to the left, I'm right-handed. So I threw right to the front. This dude behind me to the left was like, motherfucker, you got beer on me, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, all this. He's full of shit. I don't know how the hell he got beer on him, but there ain't no goddamn way in my right hand throwing to the front gonna get beer on somebody to the back to the left about 10 foot back. It's crazy. He's talking all this shit, but this motherfucker damn near 6'5", 6'6", almost 300 pounds. He's a big motherfucker. I'm only 6 foot 150. But I'm drunk. I don't give a fuck no way. I ain't got no fear. So I jumped down talking shit to this motherfucker, whoop-de-whoop in his face, and all of a sudden, to me, he disappeared. I'm drunk. He disappeared. I don't know where he went. And I look over, and there's Jacob standing there. He done knocked this motherfucker clean out.
All right, that was part 1.
I'm like literally picturing all that in my mind, and I'm like dying right now. Like,
I know, man. That's what Hoppy does, man. He just paints a vivid picture for your imagination and shit. Here's part 2.
Jacob done knocked this motherfucker out, sucker punched him. And then all his homies, which he had way more homies there than we did, is like, fuck them motherfuckers, do, you sucker punch the bitch move, all this. So 30, it was between 20 and 30. There wasn't no time to count, and I was drunk as fuck. But about 2 dozen to 2 dozen and a half motherfuckers run up on me and my 3 homies. And, we on this farm, and all hell breaks loose, man. We punching everybody, they punching us. We kind of winning, like knocking these motherfuckers out, taking them 1, 2 at a time. But then they rush up, and 4 or 5 motherfuckers grab us and run over at this barbed wire fence and throw us in this barbed wire fence. And I'm too drunk to really even feel it. So they throw me in this barbed wire fence. I hop back up, knock out 2, 3 motherfuckers, and we're all trying to watch each other's back and all this. And we're taking these motherfuckers out one by one, whoop, whoop, whoop. Jacob gets on the ground, I grab the motherfucker, got him, wop wop. And same, vice versa. Somebody 2-3 grab me, but there's so many of them motherfuckers against 4, almost 2.5 dozen. They 4 or 5 rush you, pick you up, throw you in this barbed wire fence, cut you all up. I got thrown in that fence at least 5-6 times. And so we starting to win, knocking these cowards out, because all they can do is rush you 4 or 5 apiece. And this cheerleader that I had on a date with me at that party run up and tackled me. I'm talking, she was so on adrenaline, she tackled me and was like, "We gotta get the fuck out of here!" And so I feel for her, I'm ready to fight all these motherfuckers. I'm like, all right, man, we gotta get this little girl out of here and all this. So run to the car and I get a bat and I knocked through fucking so many motherfuckers with this bat. I'm talking, I went to cleaning with this bat like a Zamboni on ice, dog. And I got everybody in the car and then they blocked our way and, I ain't saying this happened, but somebody may have had a blah, 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 blah. And then they all took off fucking running and we got up out of there, you know what I'm saying? So we probably knocked out half that motherfucking, there's 4 of us, we probably knocked out 18 of these motherfuckers out of 26, 20, who the fuck knows, 28, 30, it could have been. But we end up, can't go to the hospital because they're going to ask police report and all that. So one of my homies had a girl that was bad about it, and we went over there. Everybody doing more shots on top of that, and she just used some alcohol and a needle and thread and sewed everybody's stitches up where they got thrown on that barbed wire. But that's the shit we went through every motherfucking weekend. So all them haters that think they got something on me can bring that shit on, because you ain't got none on us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was a fantastical tale by the man known as Hoppy Rogers, who has his own podcast now that you can find on SoundCloud under Happily Ever After. He's already had one episode that's out for your listening enjoyment, and he has a guest by the name of Kurt Russell and also the Count from Sesame Street.
Yo, I need to hear an audiobook from this guy, man. That was great.
You can't make this stuff up.
You really can't.
And if you can, man, it's just talent. That's just talent.
That is.
Yeah. That was quite the yarn.
I think the first voicemail edition episode that I did, he sent in a voicemail, and goddamn, he did a commercial for my sponsor, Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. And I was like, it sounded professional as fuck too. It was just like, it wasn't like one of his stories. He was like, Hooks, Rubs, and Spices had special blends of herbs and spices. And so I was like, God damn. I just DM'd him the other day. I was like, can I isolate that and use it as a commercial for my show? He's like, yeah, man, go ahead.
Man, I need to hear more from this guy. I mean, I always catch him when I listen to your show. I always catch him. I remember there was one story about some girl that he was like sleeping with, and it just like the way he just tells the story is like you have no choice. It's literally like listening to a drunk uncle talking, like just talking to you.
Yeah, I mean, he is drunk a lot of the time when he do those. So
yeah, but there you have it.
There you go. Illuminati confirmed. Have y'all ever been in an all-out brawl just for no damn reason?
Yeah, back when I was like in 2nd grade. And I think like I just remember seeing like some of my friends fighting. And then I just kind of like just joined in, and next thing you know, I just get punched in the nose. I had my first ever nosebleed. Of course, I'm a little kid, so I'm crying.
Word.
Shut up. and that's all I can really remember. I remember getting in trouble for it, but like that was pretty much it.
Yeah. For me, I've always had the good sense to avoid getting into fights, so I can't really say I have any similar tales on my end. I wish I did, though.
Yeah.
Oh, backyard wrestling when we used to like wrestle on dirty mattresses. It was cool back then. Now as an adult, I'm like, damn, that was some nasty shit we used to do. But like, you backyard wrestle, somebody get hit for real, and then next thing you know, everybody stop fighting and stuff, and then we'll shake it up when we're done and all that.
It's a shoot.
But yeah, man,
we had no sense of just like planning out. We just went at it until like somebody was tired. So we just took whoever was tired. They just lost.
Wow. Nice.
I've been there.
Yeah,
damn. I got trying to run away from some shit. I got caught across my nose with a wire clothesline and shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a scar right here on the bridge of my nose. We was out in the backyard playing around and shit. Yeah, I don't know if we was playing tag or some cockamamie bullshit us kids make up. And I remember I was getting chased. I was running in the backyard and it was just like this thin piece of wire that they was using for a clothesline and shit. And I couldn't see that motherfucker because, you know, adrenaline. I'm running. I'm trying not to get tagged. I'm not trying to be it and shit. So now I'm running. I look back, look forward. Yow! Right across the bridge of the nose. Home Alone style through the air. Boom! On my back. Air leaves my body. I jump up immediately. Then I run home.
At that point, you pretty much had no other choice but to do that.
Yeah. Second time it happened to me, I was in the backyard. I think it's just a thing for me and clotheslines. I damn had a fresh cut, ball fade when I had hair, grease up top. So I'm rubbing my hair and shit. And I was like, oh shit, that's the little T-bar for the clothesline. I'm going to go run. I'm going to swing off this bitch and do something cool. Jump on it, Home Alone style through the air. On my back, air leave the body, run in the house.
Yeah.
Good times. The only thing you can do is laugh about them at this point in time now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Done many of dumb things. We used to jump on the trains and shit. I almost got my leg cut off.
Oh,
holy shit.
So we ran. The train was coming by. We ran, jumped on it. I grabbed the ladder. And my legs swung between the fucking wheels and shit and came back out. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, damn. I mean, I remember we used to like figure out ways to like climb our roofs and stuff and do backflips off of them. I couldn't do the backflip, so I would just go off the roof and just jump.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, just jump. My cousin was the crazy one who would do backflips off of them. And just, I remember one time, like my boy was like, he was on a second floor apartment building. I mean, they weren't like huge high rises or nothing, but you know, these 2-family houses and stuff. And he just hang jumped from the second floor. Yeah, from his second floor window. Happened in May. He didn't get the cast off him until about October, so he completely missed the entire summer.
Damn. I'm sorry about your damn luck.
I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, damn.
You ain't doing nothing like that, Vic?
No, I never jumped off roofs. Nah.
You need some adventure in your life. I see. You lacked a lot of adventure as a kid, didn't you?
Yeah. I had a fair amount of adventure when I was a kid. Not like jumping off roofs like Mick Foley, but
yeah,
we didn't do no Mick Foley stuff. Well, okay, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
You don't look like the type to be a roof jumper.
Nah, definitely not. I was more like stay at home, play the latest Super Nintendo game, and that was my day.
Yeah,
I was an outside kid. We went outside.
I went outside too, every now and then,
just
to take breaks from play Super Nintendo.
No, we was outside all day.
All right,
from like 12 in the afternoon after WWF Superstars to when WCW Saturday Night's Main Event was coming out.
Man, it was like 6, 7.
About that, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish it was still like that kind of, you know, as far as like, because I got kids now. And I can remember, just like you're saying, just like waking up butt ass early in the morning, eating some cereal, watch a couple cartoons, and then I go play till it damn near got dark, you know, all over the neighborhood and shit. And, you know, I can't let my kids do that or whatever. Damn, motherfucker go outside and don't even make it off the fucking driveway onto the sidewalk to go anywhere else. And somebody trying to, hey, you want some candy, little kid? And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, get away from my house.
Yeah, we didn't have no fears like that back in the day.
I mean, it was, but
they were there.
Yeah, I mean, they did have it. I mean, but it was like on a rare occurrence. But now it's just like whatever. Now
it's a lot of them.
Yeah. Nowadays it's like today's culture is too paranoid for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking weird. This is dark times, gentlemen. All right, so gentlemen, we have reached the end of the road for this edition of the Random Rounds. Yes, wonderful. You know what? We didn't even talk about the motherfucking Ultimate Deletion.
Oh yeah,
that was the shark. I said on the show that was the Sharknado of wrestling.
I was gonna say that it was the match that the House of Horrors match of last year wished it was.
Yeah. So I mean, all in all, I mean, I thought the shit was stupid. I mean, it had some funny parts or whatever, but what did y'all think of it as a whole?
The chair with wheels.
Yeah, like it was one of those things where, like, because I did watch the final deletion match with Matt and Jeff Hardy, and I was like, you know what? I know what I'm in for. This is going to be so stupid. It's going to go circle back to being good. And I got what I expected.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even see the first final deletion in its entirety. I only seen clips. And then, shit, to be honest with you, I didn't even see the whole Ultimate Deletion. I just tuned in to where he grabbed Vanguard 1 and it was just pretty much the end of it.
Yeah, definitely go back and watch the final deletion between Matt and Jeff Hardy and TNA. It's worth watching. It's actually even sillier than Ultimate Deletion from Raw.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
The Pootie Tang of Wrestling.
Pootie Tang of Wrestling. All right, gentlemen. So we can go ahead and jump on out of here. Go ahead and plug your social media, give you shout outs and what have you.
Oh, man. Well, you can find us everywhere on Instagram at Codex Prime Podcast, Twitter, Codex Prime Cast, Facebook.com/Codex Prime Podcast,
YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play,
Spotify.
Yeah. No, we ain't make Spotify yet. We ain't that popping yet. Yeah. We will be.
You need to get that.
Yeah, Spotify. I'm gonna write that down.
You know what? Do that.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Spotify listener.
What about Laughable?
Laughable's another one?
Yeah.
No, we are on that one. Yeah, we need to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Info.
We're on the basics as of right now.
Yeah. info@laughable.com. That's how you get up to them. You send them your RSS and you can jump on that platform.
Oh, nice, man. Thanks
cool.
for that up.
All right. There we have it.
But hey, man, I appreciate y'all giving me your time. Sorry for the jumping around with the schedule and everything.
Oh, listen, hey, life happens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This has been so much fun, and we thank you so much for inviting us on your show, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all too. Continue to do all the good things in the podcasting world, and man, I see you out there on the internets and whatnot.
Definitely will, man. Thanks again for having us.
All right,
man. All right, peace out.
And that's it. That's another edition of the Random Rounds with Rob podcast. Big shout outs to the boys over there at Codex Prime Podcast. Yeah, man, it's just this world is getting smaller. You know what I'm talking about? That's my H-Town slang, my Houston slang, my dirty South slang. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about. But yeah, man, it's just people coming together from all over the United States and the world to freaking be online and talking and chatting about random shit. Which this wasn't too much random because, I mean, we got into wrestling pretty hard and everything. And if I'm correct in my posting, this will be up in a week. And a week from right now on a Saturday, as we record this, it will be the week of WrestleMania. So it'll be on time. It'll be right in time for our wrestling thoughts about WrestleMania and Brock Lesnar and all the other motherfuckers and everything. So it won't be dated when it comes out. Yeah. And it'll be coupled with the Ask Miss B Rob episode. So the week of the 25th, so that Sunday edition, April 1st, April Fool's Day, you'll be getting 2 episodes of Random Ramblings with Rob, a birthday edition with Ask Miss B Rob. So you can still, well, now shit, this will be out after that. So never mind. If you're listening to this now, you done missed the window. You can't get any questions in for Ask Miss B Rob. But if you still want to send some questions for Miss B Rob to answer, you can hit her up on Twitter at @RROB. _chick. That's CHIC. She has her own personal Twitter account that she never uses because she don't. But if you want to shoot her some questions, you can do it that way. Also, you can just use the hashtag #AskMissBRob. And I'll be sure to collect all those questions, and I'll maybe make it a recurring segment if y'all show interest and keep sending the questions. Because I'm all about including the family in it. Matter of fact, I need to jump back on it. I was doing it in secret, but I was trying to put a podcast together with the 3 kids. And before we moved and everything, I would have them sit down every week, and they would come to the table with a 10-minute topic of discussion. So it's wind up being like a 30-minute podcast and everything. So you got the 7-year-old, the 15-year-old, and the 16-year-old. So yeah, that I'm still working on it. I'm probably about 2 months behind on our recordings and everything because of the move and everything, but we'll get that started back up. The oldest one came to me and was like, when we going to podcast again? So I was like, oh, they're actually showing some kind of interest. The other 2 really don't give a shit, but yeah. So I'll get that started up and be looking forward to maybe a new podcast. Not so much for me, but the Robinson clan. And as always, well, not always, I talk about it enough, but the Random Ramblers of Rob is sponsored by Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. So go on over to Etsy /shop/Hooks, Rubs, and Spices and get you 10% off your order if you use the promo code 3RShow. So yeah, do that. Get you some herbs and spices. As we record this right now, I'm about to head on over to Walmart and I'm gonna find me some food to cook so I can dash some of that Hooks, Rubs, and Spices all over my meals, my meat, vegetables, all that shit. So get you some Hooks, Rubs, and Spices over on Etsy. What else? Yeah, that's about it, man. I'm gonna be down in New Orleans for WrestleMania. I'm not gonna do an all-inclusive WrestleMania weekend. It's gonna be, well, I'm gonna go to my first WrestleCon. I've never been to one of those before. I've been in the same building as a WrestleCon, and I seen after it let out some of the wrestlers that was in the WrestleCon would float around the hotel they be in. So I got to see some of them in that capacity, and I got to see one of my favorite United States champions of all time, MVP. I asked, could I take a picture with him? And he was like, I'm going to say no, only because I was just in WrestleCon and those people paid money to get autographs and pictures from me. And it wouldn't be fair to take a free one with you. And it didn't dawn on me that, I mean, it made sense when he said it to me. I was like, yeah, you're right. You know, in my head, I didn't say it out loud because I guess I was kind of starstruck because I was just like, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But he's like, but I will shake your hand though. So I got to shake MVP. I got to shake MVP. Goddamn, I keep doing it now. So I got to shake MVP's hand outside of a WrestleCon. So yeah, but I'm actually attending a WrestleCon this year, and maybe I'll get to see him again and I could take a picture with him. Also, I'm going to the Ring of Honor Festival. That's before the Supercard of Honor show, and it'll be a new experience for me. I've never been to an ROH pay-per-view or seen New Japan wrestlers live, so I'll get to knock out 2 of those bucket list things in one swoop. And I'll be going down there with the homeboy Isidoro Rodriguez. So, I mean, if you're familiar with him on Instagram as some, I can't pronounce the name, but he's a cosplayer. He's famously known for dressing up as Kenny Omega. And we're going to be down in New Orleans piling it up. Maybe the homeboy Jam might ride with us down there to New Orleans. But if you're out there in the NO Saturday and Sunday, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, or wherever, and shit, we can kick it. We can get some brews in. I'll have my first drink in 6 months for the Ask Miss B-Rob episode for my birthday. And this is weird because this is after the fact, Cause anyway, whatever the fuck. I'm done with this shit. You can follow me on Twitter on It's B Rob. That's ITSBROB. You can follow the show also at 3R Show. You can follow me on Instagram. Just type in the Random Rounds with Rob, or you can use the hashtag Walmart log. And then you can go ahead over to randomrobcast.com, which I need to update like a motherfucker, where you can find merchandise that you can buy, which I need to update like a motherfucker. You can become a patron and support the show monetarily. And you can donate equipment from the Amazon wish list and all kind of other manner of things that you can find on randomrobcast.com. But most importantly, fuck all that giving me money or checking out the sponsors, which you should check out the sponsors. The most important thing you can do for this podcast or the Codex Prime podcast or any podcast is subscribe, leave a review, like, retweet, talk about the show with your friends, have your friends listen to it. Those are the most important things you can do. Money is just a bonus. You know, you don't have to do that shit. But the most important thing you can do is, like I said, for me or any other podcast, give us feedback, because we kind of thrive on that. You know, I do this for you and I like to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and ride off into that good night, and I'll see you next time, motherfuckers.
Your face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www hush your face. www hush your face. www hushyourface.com.